Hello everybody. Great to see everyone, virtually of course, but yeah, just wanted to remind everybody where I'm located in case you need to chat. In Engineering 1, room 251, and my office hours are posted outside. The yellow office hours are student hours, where I literally will drop everything that I'm doing to talk to you and to meet with you. And the blue hours, I'm here, I'm usually working, and I hope you don't mind, but there may be a time where I have to just say I have a deadline or something that's coming up and I can't really chat. But I do my best to talk to students when they do come by. Okay, so another week has ended. I hope it's been another great week for you here at UCF. You've completed week 5 now. You are past 1/4 of your semester here at UCF, and there's just a couple things that I want to talk to y'all about and kind of do some reminders. First of all, those of you who are in Math Launch, the Math Launch program, it's a great program. But don't forget, you've really got to be disciplined with that program. They basically say that every 4 to 6 weeks you need to be completing a particular module for whether it be trigonometry, college algebra, but they're saying that every 4 to 6 weeks you've got to make that forward progress, and they recommend 10 to 12 hours each week to focus on the task at hand. And don't forget, the goal is to be calculus ready by next semester. It's a big goal, but I know you all can do it. And I've met with students who are just pushing it through. So please stay focused on that Math Launch. And then the other thing too, this week in lab, one of the assignments that you were required to do was the schedule. You're to complete a schedule, and not just here are my classes. No, that is really not what we wanted. We wanted you to focus very much on everything that is taking your time, because time management is honestly a superpower, super skill. If you can manage your time, you will be more productive, more successful, stress-free. You'll have a lot less stress in your life if you manage your time well. And at my age, I wish I could say that I'm a great time manager, but I'm really not. As you see from the stats on the slide on the screen, about 12 to 15% of us manage our time well. And it's a hard stat to look at, but it's a reality check. And again, you're coming from high school where you had your time very, very highly managed to, I don't know, you're maybe in a classroom for 11 to 12 hours. And so you do have a lot of time, but what you do with that time is going to really make or break you. So please take that assignment seriously. Make a photocopy of it, print it out, put it on your dorm door, put it by your bed, wherever. But follow that schedule and realize that it may seem you have so much time in the world, but you really don't. And again, you need to manage that time and do the most with it that you can. All right, I'm kind of excited today because this is the week of our lectures where we are actually going to start doing what the lecture's designed for, and that is introduce you to all of the different majors that UCF can offer you. We have within the College of Engineering 5 departments. 5 departments. We've got civil and environmental, we've got electrical and computer engineering, mechanical and aerospace, material science engineering, and industrial engineering and management systems. And so by now you are either pending for one of those majors or you're undecided. And if you're undecided, that is okay. Again, that's what this course is for. And as we work through all of the different majors, hopefully, we will open your eyes to what's out there. Maybe you'll change your mind, and maybe you won't. Maybe you'll leave this class 110% positive about what you want to major in. But again, the bottom line is the course is designed to explore the engineering professions. Today, we kick it off with not one of the engineering majors in our college, but ironically, we are heading out to a different college, and that is the College of Optics and Photonics. So let's go over to Creole, the Center for Research in Electro-Optics and Lasers, check out their building, and talk a little bit more about majoring in photonics engineering. All right, hello again. I am here now, as I mentioned. We are going to be spotlighting the Photonics College. I'm here in front of the Creole building. It's the one you can recognize with that super cool, super bright, colorful, prismatic art sculpture. Again, you know, you may be sitting there in the virtual audience thinking, okay, I'm a mechanical engineering major. Why do I really care about the College of Optics and Photonics, and why do I really care about any other major? Well, I'm here to tell you that it is critically important in today's world, in today's society of STEM and engineering, to work with other majors, other disciplines. You are not an island unto yourself as a mechanical engineer. More likely than not, you will be put on a project team where you have to work with people from other disciplines. And as such, you need to know, what do those other disciplines actually do? And how can they help me? That's really the key. How can they help me with my work and my project? Even in lab, for example, your 1006 and your 1007 lab in the spring, we put you in teams, and you will be in teams with students from other majors. So the first thing we have you do a lot of times, and especially in the spring, you'll sit down and say, okay, what is everybody majoring in? What is everyone studying? And what's going to happen is your teammates are, based on major, are going to migrate to certain tasks within the big project. And so we're doing this in your freshman year because this is the way you need to operate as an engineer, engineering student, and in your career from here on out. The buzzword is collaboration. Collaboration in engineering is so important, it's critical. And why is it important? It's important because, you know, when you bring people of different backgrounds and different mindsets, that's when innovation occurs. Because when you bring all of those ideas collectively together and you work together and you brainstorm, that's when amazing things happen. The other thing too, when you're working on a project, it reduces errors. You have fresh eyes from different disciplines looking at maybe your work saying, well, this seems right, but what about this? And maybe they find something that there's a disconnect. My personal background, I'm not even sure if I've ever mentioned this to everybody, but my background is in environmental engineering. And my career, I was an engineering consultant. I helped with big teams of people to build water and wastewater treatment plants. And obviously, building a massive water or wastewater treatment plant, you are not an island unto yourself. It requires so much collaboration. And I worked all the time with different engineering disciplines. So as we progress with these lectures and we introduce a different major and a different discipline, please focus on it and learn about the colleagues with whom you will be working. Okay, with that being said, I am excited to hand things over to our Director for Undergraduate Studies in the College of Optics and Photonics, Mr. Mike McKee. He is the person you would go to if you have questions about the major, and he is the one who has helped put this video together, and he's going to showcase our Optics and Photonics College. Let's watch.
At Florida's largest university lies a secret. A secret not hiding in the shadows, but instead bathed in light. A secret you can be a part of if you know where to look. Light is more than light bulbs. It enables communication. It drives our cars. It improves our health. It keeps us safe. It senses our world. It explores the universe. It is photonics, and it will power the technologies of the future. Augmented and virtual reality, immersive holo experiences, sending data with lasers, quantum supercomputers, 3D printing of organs and tissues. Just a few of the things you can do with a degree in photonics science and engineering.
Photonics is really the science that deals with the generation, manipulation, and detection of photons, of those quanta of light.
This is the field of the future. We're just sort of limited by our own imagination.
Every year, there are more than 10,000 photonics job openings in the United States, but only about 100 graduates nationwide, and a third of them come from UCF, and they make good money. Their median starting salary is more than $80,000.
Since it's a growing field in photonics, you could become a household name.
I decided to major in photonics because I really love lights and lasers. I just think of it as like the technology of the future, and that's why it draws me in so much.
The bachelor's degree in photonics science and engineering is one of only 5 degrees of its kind in the United States, and the only one in the state of Florida.
We have a very strong undergraduate program in optics and photonics at UCF, and not many people know about it. It's an opportunity to learn about the many important things that you can do with the science of light.
It all happens inside Creel, the College of Optics and Photonics, where the world's foremost experts in the field collaborate every day to invent the future. Creel stands for the Center for Research and Education in Optics and Lasers, and it's ranked among the top 7 universities in the U.S. for optics, placing it in the company of Harvard, Stanford, MIT, and Caltech. Join us and unleash the power of light. Creel is home to more than 30 research groups working to invent the future. Here is just a sample of what they're working on.
So what is dark energy? That is the question. Well, it has to be some kind of energy field in the universe, and we call that dark energy because it doesn't seem to give off light or interact with light in any way.
The Astrophotonics, or Space Photonics Group, led by Harvard-trained astronomer Steve Eikenberry, is using photonics to build the next generation of telescopes and space imaging systems, ones that could scan the sky for tiny specks of space debris and give us deeper views into the universe than ever before.
To be a part of something that's so big, questionably Nobel-worthy in the future, always keeps you motivated to keep helping out and to keep working on the project.
Most of the world's internet traffic is carried by fiber optic cables on the ocean floor, connecting continents to transmit data at the speed of light. At Creel, we're developing new types of fiber that will be able to support the massive demands of AI data centers. We can also transmit data using lasers. Meet Taters the cat. In 2023, NASA used lasers to beam back an ultra-high-definition video of Taters from 19 million miles away from Earth. This technology will be important, so we can watch when humans one day set foot on Mars. How do self-driving cars see where they're going? Photonics. They use LiDAR to sense the world around them. What about virtual reality? The components in Apple Vision Pro were developed in part by a Creel alum. Don't forget about digital displays. Creel researchers hold numerous patents that made your phone screen, computer screens, and TV screens possible.
We can actually solve problems that are not solvable right now with our current technology. Tackling very fundamental questions that really interests me a lot, like just feeling like I'm advancing scientific knowledge.
In the 20th century, electronics changed our world with the invention of the microchip. In the 21st century, photonics will change it again. Chips that use light to process information promise to expand our computing power. At Creel, we're working to understand the fundamental properties of light that could make that possible.
This can make an impact in real life applications. That's probably what, has got me hooked.
Watch this closely. What do you see? This color-changing fabric was invented at Creel. It could be the future of fashion and of military camouflage. Creel researchers are working with UCF's College of Medicine. Their goal is to work with doctors to solve medical challenges. For example, in the delivery room, every year, 30,000 epidural needles are misplaced, which can cause spine damage or even paralysis. Using photonics, we're working on a way to place them precisely, reducing the risks of labor.
So what's it like being a Creel student? Creel isn't just a college.
It's a community where everyone's doors open and you have access to the leading researchers of the most groundbreaking technologies. And getting involved as an undergraduate is just as easy as going up to them and saying hi. There are plenty of opportunities to do just that because of the many events that both Creel and its student organizations host. From student-led networking events with industry professionals to feeding everyone in the building Thanksgiving dinner, and even games and competitions at a country-themed picnic in a swamp. There's always an opportunity to light your way forward. But don't just take my word for it.
Lasers are just very, very cool, and I follow the heart.
It touches everything. It touches, electrical, touches physics. It touches every cool part about engineering, in my opinion.
All the upperclassmen have been super kind and open and willing to talk to me about it. So when I just talked to them, see how cool it was and the career opportunities, that's why I chose to switch.
It's a really cool way to future-proof your career.
I just kind of took a leap of faith. I liked physics, I liked engineering. Once I kind of looked into it a little bit more, it looks like something that I would somewhat enjoy, and it ended up being the best thing ever.
Definitely join Photonics. It's a small community. We need you. We need more of you. Enough said.
So, are you ready to invent the future with us? Creel, the College of Optics and Photonics, lighting the way forward.
As you can see, photonics is everywhere. It will help solve many of the challenges of the 21st century. I'm Mike McKee, the Associate Director for the Photonics Science and Engineering program. If you want to major in photonics, send me an email here, or if you want to learn about many of our special events that we have, like our Halloween open house that's coming up, scan the QR code here, because you can be part of lighting the way forward.
I hope that all of you found that video very enlightening, pun totally intended. Again, we're grateful to the College of Optics for telling us all of the things that they have to offer their students, not only through their college, but student activities as well. I encourage anyone out there, if you are even remotely interested in the field of photonics engineering, and your goal is to get that photonics science engineering degree, please attend that open house. The open house is again on Halloween, October 31st, from 11:30 to 3, right there in the Creel building. Really, if you could RSVP, that's always the polite thing to do, and it lets them know how much food they have to order, how much candy they have to buy because it's Halloween. Again, if you are interested, Mike McKee is the undergraduate director, so reach out to him. All right, let's take some time now. We're going to refocus and meet two more of our wonderful TA team teaching assistants. So take it away.
Guys, it's time. We know you've been asking for this. Micah's here.
What's up, y'all? My name's Micah. I'm one of your TAs. I'm a junior here at UCF, and I'm studying mechanical engineering.
My name's Rebecca. I am also one of your TAs. I'm a senior right now, and I am also studying mechanical engineering. So, Micah, what are you up to around campus?
Well, a lot of studying right now. You'll probably find me camped out in the atrium, or if not there, I like the second or third floor of the library for a good little study session, getting some work done. But nothing too crazy. How about you?
That's real. Also, the library, the atrium, and I love studying in the student union. I can't really explain why. It's just fun. But I'm also a part of a research group called Cater here at UCF, and we have a lab right off campus. So I'm also there a lot of times. You won't be able to find me there. It is restricted access, but it's where I also spend a lot of time.
So restricted access. Can you tell us anything about it?
I can give a little bit. With CATER does stand for the Center for Advanced Turbomachinery and Energy Research.
Okay.
So it's different forms of energy, a lot of big projects going on there. So Not much I can say, but it is really, really cool. And if you're curious, they do have a website. So if you want to look that up, it's a great way to get involved.
Fair enough. Well, hey, do you do anything non-academic that you're involved in with campus?
I do. I am a part of a campus ministry crew. And I think
coincidentally, I am as well.
Very, very cool. What other just like fun, random things?
Ooh, like a fun fact? Well, a couple of y'all students out here, you know who you are. I already know you from mentoring a high school robotics team called Exploding Bacon. It's part of First Robotics. If you haven't heard of First Robotics, it's like this global robotics competition. And they'll do like 6 weeks to give you a new game, and you build a robot for it. It's like a 125-pound robot, and then you go do matches, and it's like 3v3 robots, not battle bots. You're not trying to destroy each other. You're like trying to pick up a game piece and score it, or move something from across the field to another part of the field. So that's been a lot of fun. A lot of the skills you learn there are like really directly applicable to engineering. So for a couple of you, I think I've had one in every lab so far who's already done some First Robotics. So y'all should be really enjoying the engineering classes that you're taking so far.
That's pretty epic. I see why you are the icon that you are.
I'm not an icon, but thank you. I'll take it.
Hey, the students think so.
Yeah. Well, how about you? Anything fun about yourself that you want to share with us?
I don't know. I feel like I'm a big nerd. I love
Yeah.
Star Wars, which
Hey, me too.
it's a vibe. Do you have a favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Solidly number 5. Empire Strikes Back. Is that what it is? Yeah, the one with Hoth. I just know it's with Hoth. I love that one.
Yeah. It's a solid. A lot of people think that. More Return of the Jedi. That's number 6.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah. And what about y'all? Do you have a favorite character? If you do, drop it in the chat.
Truly iconic. But I think that wraps it up for us. But we're gonna send it over to Ella and Ryan with Go for Launch with the GTAs.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Go for Launch with the GTAs. We're over here at the football stadium outside by the Charging Knight statue. While we can't get into the stadium today, you can tomorrow on Saturday at what time?
3:30.
You can
so
tell
be
how much
here at the Bounce House at 3:30 tomorrow. We are playing UNC, so it'll be a good game. Make sure you're here if you can.
Yep. So for things pertinent to the class, let's first talk about lab next week. You are going to be in our normal 260, Engineering 1 260 next week. Yep. We're going over resumes. We know we promised the robot project. This is a little side tangent before the career fair because we want to get you guys prepped and ready to go.
Yep. We know you guys are fresh out of high school, so we want to make sure you are converting that high school resume into a more college-appropriate resume that you can show off to companies while you're there.
Exactly. And while we know it's daunting, we do encourage you to go to the career fair as a freshman. Even if you don't talk to any companies, we do want you to try. But even if you don't talk to any companies, at least go and understand what it's like. So that way you can be prepared when you go as a sophomore, junior, and then before your senior year.
Yep, absolutely. And then a couple other announcements. We want to make sure you guys are keeping on track with your math launch. So we know this is an accelerated program and we want you calculus ready by next semester. So make sure you're keeping on top of those assignments. I know it can be hard to be self-paced, but trust me, time management is a big adjustment from high school to college. So what are some ways you get through that? How do you time manage?
So for me, when I came in as a freshman, I was like all over the place. I had a written calendar that I tried and that just didn't work. I thought blocking my time was gonna work and it just didn't work for me. But what I do now is an Outlook calendar. So everything that I need to do is on Outlook. And then I have a written to-do list on my desk at home that I just cross things off so I can keep up with assignments. Also that Canvas to-do list, when it actually is working again, that's another great tool for me. How about you?
I also use the Canvas to-do list. I'm a big fan of that. Everything I need is right there, or the calendar as well for all my Zoom meetings. But I'm also a big fan of Google Calendar. So you use the Outlook, I use the Google, and then you can color coordinate everything, make it look real pretty, because then you can get everything that's also outside of class. So I'm a big fan
That's true.
of that calendar.
I put my Google Calendar in my Outlook. There's a way to add external calendars because for me, I want one app that does everything. So I have my school email in Outlook and I have my school calendar and personal calendar in Outlook. So I literally just tap from mail to calendar, and that is what my phone use time is mostly done with.
Yep. So if you guys don't have a calendar, some situation already to schedule your time, make sure you're finding some way that you can get all your stuff done. And also, next part that we want to get into is this week you had the first taste of a little bit of collaboration with your teams in a hands-on setting. So make sure you are working on, meeting with them, working together as a team, communicating outside the class, because you're going to have a whole bunch more teamwork assignments as we're going to go through the rest of the semester.
Yep, and collaboration is super important. Ella, you and I have both done senior design at this point. That's going to be one of your big collaborations where some teams are going to be just your major, but most of them aren't, and they're a combination of different majors. So by working together in different and multidisciplinary teams right now, we're preparing you for senior design and other projects that you're going to have down the line and even past college. So
absolutely,
collaboration's huge.
You're never going to escape it.
Nope. I mean, we have to collaborate every week.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Yep. Those assignments, we collaborate on them. That's for your class. We take different classes, so we don't have to collaborate on those.
No.
And then we talked about the game.
Yep. We hit everything.
Talked about collaboration. What else did you learn this week? You covered the Photonics College. That was a really awesome video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember that they have an open house on Halloween. So go check them out, get some candy, learn more about Photonics. You heard a lot about collaboration in the announcements we just made with Miss Sullivan. And you got to meet Micah and Rebecca today. I know you guys have been asking for Micah. Got him today. Next week we have some more TAs for you guys to meet. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Here's your attendance.
Oh, yeah, your attendance.
Stay tuned for your attendance. Make sure you're pulling up on your web courses in the quizzes tab and you get that done real quick.
Yep. All right. Now, bye, guys.